Alright guys, so we're into the action here. Round 4, winning in. Last round of Swiss for tonight's standard event. Both these players on 2 wins, so the winner will move on to the top 4. The loser will not. So we've got Brandon left playing a bug control deck with a turn 2 pack rat, and his opponent, Alec Myers, playing Colossal Gruul, chaining a turn 2 Burning Tree Emissary into a Sylvan Caryatid. So man down as Abrupt Decay takes out the Emissary. More importantly, Brandon missing his 3rd land drop, and I would never have Abrupt Decayed that Burning Tree Emissary. I would have used either on the Satyr,
Alec missed his land drop too, though.
But he has other mana sources.
True.
So Brandon has a 1/1 he can't activate. This is the second game. See, this is where the Abrupt Decay play looks. Fight the Satyr on your pack rat. That's exactly how we drew it up, right? You know, I put these Satyrs in so that when I have Domri, I can fight a pack rat in response, and then I can attack you for 1. There have been some really weird games of Magic going tonight.
Yeah.
So we did attack for 1 there, right? We just missed the point. So our life totals are accurate. The life counter is not. So we start ticking up Domri, missing that time, which is rare because I don't think Alec has any the only non-creature spells we have are more Planeswalkers. No lands, obviously. And there is a Pelucranos, Devour Flesh, so we go ahead and get rid of the Satyr here, I would think.
Yeah.
Because the Caryatid is the only thing that makes red mana.
If he's really hurting for mana, there's... I mean, you don't get rid of the Caryatid because it can't be hit by any other removal.
Wow.
You get rid of that for the life, and I guess it...
If you
haven't... No, that's shocking.
I mean, it's very likely that Brandon untaps and then kills that as well, but...
yeah, it was a Garuk on top.
Maybe that's why he didn't, because he knew the Garuk was on top from the Domri activation. So we're still missing here. Well, that's why, maybe. Because we have Xenagos up. And we just serve in with the Satyr. So knocking Brandon down to 17. So Brandon up against it here. His deck has millions of removal. He has Hero's Downfall. If you have Hero's Downfall, which one do you kill here? Well, nothing. You run out this Nightvale Spectre.
Blocks the Satyr as well, but Domri.
I would kill Domri, is what I would do.
Yeah.
And there is the Nykthos. So activating for green is 1, 2, 3, 4 currently. So we can turn a profit of 1. We can also make 3 mana with the Xenagos. So there's 4, 5. There's an Arbor Colossus.
You can just untap.
Untap the Nykthos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeesh.
You get to activate Nykthos twice in a turn. It's just always good.
Alec playing Gruul Super Friends. We've seen this before. I tried to explain to people earlier. One of the viewers said that they had never seen a Garrick's Ultimate. And he rarely sees Planeswalker's Ultimate, to which I responded that Alec has ultimated Big Garrick and Domri in the same game. He won that one, actually. Question in the chat, where is this at? Lost Legion Games and Comics is located in beautiful downtown South Charleston, West Virginia. So Brandon is dead, but he's going to continue to play. Because why not? You pay your $5, you get your money's worth.
Brandon hasn't got to play too much.
He does, and he works too dang on much.
Yeah.
Making that paper. Gotta make that paper, son. Ian again saying he hope Alex loses in the chat. That's pretty brutal. So Big Garrick down, as Hero's Downfall takes care of it. But Garrick's kind of already done its business, so we make 4 mana with the Xenagos.
Another Arbor Colossus.
Now we activate for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Second Garrick.
Play another Garrick, floating 4. Draw all these creatures.
And I'm going to come across the table. Hope you pick your cards up. And we can go to the next game.
So we got 4 mana floating. Untap Nykthos. Float it for...
2.
Now we got...
8. 10.
I have a lot. I've lost track.
12.
Cast Nylea. Cast Pelucranos.
Another Satyr.
Cast
all the things.
Everything that Alec could have done, he has done. And he's going to attack you. Don't forget, attack you with these guys. So he's going to get in there for 8. Drop Brandon down to 7.
Supreme Verdict off the top.
Brandon's going to draw a card. Damnation still hasn't been printed. Alec's going to attack with most of these. What is the ruling when you attack with a pile of cards? Does it still got this?
Is this enough? Oh, he's got another Nykthos, so he just activates Nykthos like a ton.
He can activate it 4 separate times next turn.
Yeah.
The first time 2 Satyrs and then play another one. But don't worry, I've got this Gary. I'm going to gain 2.
It's scary.
Shock myself to go back up to gain 2.
I can jump out of it.
Got this one. Alec indicating their attack so far into your area of play. So they've entered the having fun portion of this game. Brandon had a little fun during that game as Alec does what Alec does best, which is cast Planeswalkers, activate Nykthos, and takes a very quick, well, not necessarily quick, but very decisive game 1 from Brandon in this winning match. 2 and 3 life. So Brandon on the play here, down a game with his bug control deck, seeing if he can muster up a little bit better game than he did last game. Last game all he did was play a Pack Rat, which immediately died, and then did nothing else relevant really. Devour Flesh, going to serve as a Stone Rain here, and kill, well, still had all these beatdowns, so game 1 we saw Alec win basically off the back of a combo draw. This time he's going to win off what is likely a just pounding in here. Because Brandon's deck is very much a 1-for-1 deck as well. Not unlike your junk deck, which can handle big creatures, but can't as easily handle a million other creatures. So here's the awkward Pithing Needle. Why don't you open and ask what they...
Pithing Needle...
so...
But all he had was Guru. Okay.
Yes, you do 100% Pithing Needle after the Thoughtseize. Open the door and ask them what the Pithing Needle is naming.
What's named on the needle?
Makes sense. See, it's an awkward point because, like, you really want to name Domri, but you can't, like, maybe if he doesn't draw Domri, that's just a wasted card. Yeah, but you definitely Thoughtseize, then play the needle. Yes. More importantly, Alec has 2 Nykthos in hand and draws an Arbor Colossus off the top. Even more importantly, Brandon once again stuck on 2 mana. So this one's over. Brandon has shown that if he needs to work on anything else over the course of the next few days and weeks in his Magic career, it should be practicing drawing land cards. As it is the 2nd round tonight in which we have seen him have basically uninteractive matches due to a lack of basic lands. So we got 30 minutes left, so we'll step outside and see if we can find another match. I'm pretty sure we can because